You were surprised by the stress and strain placed on the leper. You had expected his poetic soul showing through to be a balm, but instead it seems that it has made him more vulnerable. His cutting words and shouts turned your companions against him, and now you fear that the relationships are fractured badly. But there's no choice but to press on into the tangle. Hopefully, they can find a way back to normalcy. But for now, the tangle awaits. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Loki Orn, and this is part 3 of our run of Pat Hand here. Yep, we knew there was going to be a negative relationship. Surprised there's only one. Bash is useful, and Poison Dart is we're using a lot, so that doesn't feel like that's too bad. I think we got lucky with that curse. It's unfortunate that Bash is blinding. But then again, I think we just turn off Withstand or something, right? Like we don't. I don't know that we care about this one. Think we got kind of lucky here. So Bash instead of. So yeah, we just put Bash in because we don't want to blind Catherine, but I don't know that we care about Baldwin being blinded a lot because he's, in general, he's able to deal with that. Particularly if we can find a way to generate combo, which sadly, I think the only moves we have that generate combo are like moves I'm not using. We could slot in Blinding Gas. Do that for a little bit, see how that plays. Yeah, we could try. We could try that. I think is it upgraded Intimidate? Something. I thought the Leper had something. Oh, it's he can put combo on the front rank. Something like that, maybe? That's only when it's upgraded, though, which we don't have. Yeah. Yeah, really the only source of reliable combo we have is Point Blank Shot, which we could put in with Duelist Advance. Like, that is a thing we could do. We could do something like that. That'll be decent against the Dreaming General because it'll let Baldwin hit a little bit more, but he's going to be intimidating the back rank a lot. I don't know. Regardless, we are in a deluge here, which is very fitting for the tangle. So we do have the opportunity to hit multiple oases here, and I see a field hospital there, which I think we're going to hit. It doesn't look like we're going to hit all the academic studies because they're just all on the wrong side for us, but that's okay. Well. It's unfortunate that Kiryu didn't want to give us more mineral-rich spring water, but man oh man is this mineral-rich spring water important right now. I think we'll just look to throw that incendiary cocktail at somebody. That mineral-rich spring water is going to be a huge impact on our stress healing front because Pat Hand does not deal with stress very well. We don't have a stress healer, and we really noticed that in the Sprawl. But, had the chance there. That could have been a road battle. I could have hit it, but it wasn't, and I didn't. Well, I did hit it, but I didn't. It wasn't a road battle. Alrighty. So, we could go to this academics thing, but to go to the lair requires us to miss the others. However, going to the lair does mean hitting that field hospital, which I definitely want to do. So I think we just go straight on, actually. We ignore what everyone wants. We don't care. And we go for what we want to do, which is make things dead. Kiryu. Just... Nice dodge, Catherine. Very good dodge. And Baldwin gets shot in the chest, but, that's kind of his default state of being. It's getting shot in the chest, so, you know, we can't... I think we're just going to spend that. That item is really good on the Dreaming General, but it's not good enough to, like, convince me to, It's not good enough to convince me to, like, keep it around. And I think maybe we do pull... I'm going to pull Blinding Gas back off, because I don't think it's the, I don't think it's the play right now. Because Blinding Gas only hits the back two. So that's not really... I mean, it is blind. It does cause blind, which is not nothing. But I don't know that that's what I want to be doing with Paracelsus's turns. There we go. Yeah, it really sucks not to have a method of combo. But thankfully, Intimidate does what I need it to do without combo. And as long as Baldwin has Breacher, he's in good shape. So, yeah. Not sure if that's right, but, like, there's a weakness I didn't talk about. Pat Hand really wants to have combo point generation. Catherine, you know, our Grave Robber and our Leper both use it a great deal. And Paracelsus does. The Plague Doctor does to a lesser extent. So that improves with everybody. That improves with everybody. This improves with everybody and gets us everything. Yep, that's what we'll do. And also puts our flame to 69. Nice. But that does take us up to just a ton of mineral-rich spring water, which I think is going to end up being pretty relevant here. The Dreaming General is a pretty high-stress encounter. And so far, we have not had good luck with those. Oh, nice, a Creature Den. Well, that'll definitely help. More Pillagers. Yep, Pillagers. He's already blind, so one more blind doesn't really change anything. Spend that crit token to get lots of burns spread around. 1 dead, 2 dead, third one will be pretty close to dead. Overall, that worked pretty well. Cannot be mad about that. We'll take our reflection, get rid of that blind. Kiryu gonna turn his gun sideways for the kill shot. And there we go. Round 2 victory. Very clean. And while we're kind of moving to the next encounter here, if you've watched this far, if you're enjoying these videos, if you want to stay in touch, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see it pop up in your feed. Remember to like the video. That just helps me out. And comment if you've got something to say. I love engaging with folks. I love hearing what you think or feedback, whether it's, hey, you're a knucklehead, or, hey, I think you could have done this better, as Kiryu and Baldwin continue to hate each other. And yeah, just help the YouTube algorithm know that I make content that you and people like you like to watch. All right. We're actually going to hold off on using Thrown Dagger here. Or, Blight Needle here. Because the Leper is not blind right now. So he actually gets to swing. Get rid of the rest of those dodge tokens. Get a bunch of burn spread. There is the chance that he develops rabies, which is not our favorite thing, but... And that is why Poet is good. Or why Poet is okay, because even with minus 25% damage, it's not like the Leper hits lightly. He still hits pretty dang hard. That should be dead. Yep. Okay, cool. Nope. Whatever. Plague Doctor doesn't have any of her setup skills on. So I wonder if this means I get a full round of initiative ahead of these guys. I do. Nice. And there's that whetstone trigger. May as well put the crit in. Nice. Punching through the dodge plus token is always a good sign. Overall, probably not the most impressive turn. But it'll do. And the Leper is already set up to absorb most of this inbound punishment, so... Ooh, Fisherman's Lure coming in with a huge stun there. Just turning this guy off for a turn is kind of nice. Would have been nice. It probably would have been even nicer, yeah, if it was the spider, but you know. You can't get everything you want, but that stun is definitely going to matter. Let's intimidate again. 6/6, nice. Okay, so both the small spiders are dead. Big spider is not dead. He's close though, and we can just pop that guy down. Because those small spiders die. Is Magnesium Rain up? No, I just used it. Yeah, unfortunate. Didn't consider the idea that I might want to get rid of the corpses. But thankfully, I mean, he can't evolve, so all he's going to do is just, you know, munch. Grab Dead at Night for the free heal and stress heal. We're going to stall here because there's a chance at a relationship proc here. Sadly, it didn't land, but we tried. Probably should just intimidate there, but ends up not mattering. What did we win? Well, we got a mastery point. Discount on all combat and in items is not awful. Burn Salve and then Wind Chime is very big. We definitely wanted Wind Chime. That is going to be impactful to our formation. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Got all these poultices, but none of the ones I want. I really want the speed poultice and restorative herbs. And the stun poultice is not bad either. Unfortunately, our light is getting kind of lowish here. But we should be good. All right. So first of all, some extra milk-soaked linen never goes astray. Gonna leave the fisherman's net in. Probably leave that healing salve in too. Definitely don't want slime mold. Don't know that I care about wax inoculant. Don't know that I care about this many impermeable poultices. Insulating insignia is not bad, but I don't really have a place to put it. Guess I could put it there. Nah, I think we just skip it. And alright, to the lair we go. I mean, why would we go to a resistance battle even for a candle? Obviously we're going to the lair here. Slime mold, get out. Stop showing up in my wagon. You are not welcome here. I am not a slime mold enjoyer. I am anti-slime mold at all times. Actually, there's not really a reason to be. It's more of a preference thing, especially because I have the other foods unlocked. Oh, hey, it's the Antiquarian. It's been a minute, Antiquarian. How you doing? Protect me. Flash powder. Oh no, you're gonna blind the guy who's already blinded. I mean, alright, fair. And both Kiryu and Audrey are stealth. That's kind of fun. Do I want Blight? I think I can live without Blight Needle here. Here we go. Get him down. Kind of hoping for more out of you, Baldwin. And there's the double stealth again. Silent treatment and covert cloak both triggering. It's a lot of incoming. Clenching claws with the double stun. That is impressive. All right, the dog is gone anyway. So that doesn't really matter. So I think we just go for the kill shot. Fisherman's Line. We are just stun locking the world here. I mean, oh, a rare thing. In case somebody didn't know, when you're in stealth, Thrown Dagger. Or actually, no, it just ignores guarded anyway. But when you're in stealth, it also ignores dodge, which is pretty sweet. Let's spread the rain. All of Antiquarian's allies are gone. Just go set up for next turn here. She's going to Invigorating Powders herself, which doesn't really help her very much. Yeah, I think the Antiquarian's done. I think she, yeah, she's not in a rank where she can do very much. Not that she could do much to us anyway. She's at 3. Intimidate can hit for... or can hit... oh, I guess it can't hit for 3 here. She must be interesting. Like, let's look at her skills for a second. Is she locked here? She could use Flash Powder, but that doesn't really help her. Festering Vapor. She could be using Festering Vapors. I don't know why she's stuck on Invigorating Vapors. Well, not really my business nor my problem. There we go. Antiquarian down. Let's see what we won, because there are some very good Antiquarian items. 2 Restorative Herbs and a Collector's Chandelier. Those are all kind of worthwhile. The Restorative Herbs are definitely something I'm looking for. Pouch of Lie can go. Wind Chime, I don't know that Collector's Chandelier stays, unfortunately. I do like it, but... I think both of those have to go as well. Probably Soothing Poultice as well. We gotta make room. I mean, we're not being helped by the fact that I have 144 relics, but I also don't feel comfortable throwing those away. Because we're heading to a field hospital where I want to lock Breacher, purge some negative traits. You know, between now and then I might pick up a disease or something. Like, I really want to make sure we have all the money we could possibly need. Let's go ahead and just kill the guy who's most often a problem here. Gotta say, I thought the Blight Needle thing was going to be... I didn't think it was going to be much of a problem. You know, I said that at the beginning, but I thought it was going to be more of a problem than it has been. You know, I guess the fact that Audrey's a Wanderer is actually kind of paying out here in that, like, Pick to the Face is still good. You know, none of her skills are bad. So she's able to just kind of keep operating. We might end up missing that extra damage before this is done, but I don't know that we will. You're dead, right? Yeah, cool. Start doing our grape shot blast things. Pick to the face. Punch through that armor token. Jeez. Now, unfortunately, Kiryu is getting a little chewed up here. But that'll be okay. Ow. Alright, now he's definitely in line for a heal. We'll set up the taunt to preserve a little bit. There we go. That heals for 8. This also heals for 8. We may as well just heal for 8. We'll actually pull him a step closer, purely in case we need the Leper to do his job. But I don't know that that's going to matter as we... Solemnity doesn't heal, but I think we stall a turn here, because this guy, we're fast enough that I don't think it's necessary. We get to stall once again here. Because we get to put one more, actually, get to heal Kiryu for 17. We like that. And then, whack. Well, that did not go as planned. That didn't go as how we wanted it to. Alright, Kiryu, finish this guy off. We were kind of expecting that guy to just keel over, but sadly he did not. But, you know, it still ended up being an effective 13-point heal for that stall. That was probably worthwhile. Actually, it wasn't no probably about it. That was definitely worthwhile. Alright, here... He's already blind, and I want to get extra damage coming into this bishop. Oh, nice. Getting him to use penance first round is pretty good, because that usually... He's taking 4... puts him to 10. So now, usually Paracelsus is going to be able to finish the job here. There we go. Yep, bishop's gone. And now we can just start working down the other two. We do like a stun. We can continue to just use Intimidate to clear off blinds while also taking, you know, keeping the taunt up, keeping the damage on the Leper here. Let's put them both to death's door. Get rid of the small guy. He's only ticking for 1 trillion, so there we go. Alright. What are we playing for? So Foreclosure Notice again. At least we didn't pay for it, because now we just get it. Footman's Grog. Griddle. I do like Griddle. And 2 more Restorative Herbs. The Restorative Herbs on their own are probably worthwhile. But Griddle, Griddle's a nice pickup if we can find a way to get even just 1 stack of food just to finish out the, just for the mountain is kind of worthwhile. Alrighty. Yeah, here's what we do. We take a turn off. We want that crit. Do you think we want to get the poison? Well, we were hoping for the blight to get ticking there. That was a big stress resistance right there. We'll take the opportunity while we have it to chop there. They both deal 4 right now. All right. Here we go. Now we just start double tapping. We can kind of gamble on the grab here. Yeah, we can kind of gamble on the grab. Nice, he resisted the blind too, which is good. Baldwin strutting his stuff there. He's making some huge resistance checks here. Oh, that's really bad. Please tell me it hit. Thank God. Okay, good. And it goes off of Kiryu, which is what we want. We don't necessarily mind if Baldwin gets grabbed. Yeah, he does get grabbed here. Because Baldwin goes so late in the initiative count that most of the time we'll be able to knock him out of it, which we'll do here. Alright, Soil Stirs. Continuing to get our unsettling whispers, which is kind of rude. That is a lot. So that's 16 times 5 plus 30. What is 16 times 5? That's what? 8 times 10, that's 80? So this cause of death would be hitting for over 100 right now. Yeah. Cause of death definitely has its uses. Unfortunately, our formation here is just not really set up for it. I mean, we're almost at the range where we can race this. And I kind of think we will. We're not going to fully commit to the race. Because there's not necessarily a reason to. But we're definitely committing next turn, because we've got just an incredible amount of damage coming in. We'll spend another Milk-Soaked Linen here just to make sure Intimidate hits. Because Paracelsus being grabbed is a bit of a problem. Baldwin being grabbed is not usually a problem. He's so... I mean, his speed's 1. He's so slow most of the time that it doesn't end up mattering. And yeah, at 24, we are definitely racing at this point. Nope. We're going to gamble. We're going to take that stress heal opportunity. We're not going to take the actual heal opportunity, but we are going to hit him once here. Break off one of the roots. Yep, so Paracelsus gets grabbed, which is unfortunate, but somehow she didn't lose initiative, or she lost initiative, so there we go. Much cleaner than the librarian fight. The Dreaming General definitely feels like the weakest of our opponents now. Of our lair boss options. Footman's Grog. I know Insulating Insignia is not going to use. Telescope's not getting used either. Medicinal herbs and neutralizing powders can both go. Like, we're so full of stuff. I don't want to lose Wind Chime. I kind of want... Like, where would we put Griddle in? So, Griddle goes in over Blueprint Tubes, and Wind Chime over Kyurgen's Directory. And then we throw away the Tangle, because we're probably not likely to go back. I could also throw away Nightmare's End. That is an option here. Do you think we throw that and that away? Make some space. I just don't see us using this. Yeah. Same for Footman's Grog. Like, where would we put it? It would be... I mean, I guess it would be, like, Baldwin? Or... It would be Baldwin or Kiryu, but neither of them is that vulnerable to this. I think Footman's Grog comes out, too. Like a lot of things, I want it to be good, but I just don't have... I don't have the capacity right now. We're about to make so much room. Let me get rid of you. Get rid of you. That means we can move. And we'll get rid of one of the calming incenses. Alright. Stop it. Go away. Alright. We're definitely heading to that field hospital. But let's go the way that gives us more flexibility here. Oh, goody. A cultist battle. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that's good. Now, at least we got an easy road battle to try to recover some of our HPs here. Got Catherine and Kiryu at 20 out of 20. Continuing a long-held thread that Kiryu Hanzo tends to make friends with any female presenting character. But it's definitely been true of Audrey quite a bit. Kiryu is almost always friends with Audrey. And for a long time, it seemed like every opportunity they would get amorous of some kind. 20-point heal? Let's do the 14-point heal. Do need to be stress healing and regular healing. Unfortunately, Kiryu's gonna have to take... Kiryu's just gonna have to get punched in the jaw. There's not really a way to avoid that, is there? Solemnity healing yet? Yep. Here we go. We're slowly working the stress down here, which is what we're kind of looking to do. That should put him in solemnity range. There we go. That should be solemnity range. There we go. 34-point heal. There we go. That'll fix the old issue here. Of course, Paracelsus ends up kind of beat up, but that's okay. Ungathered. I mean, do we even... I don't even think we engage with that. I think we just, like, stall. Just continue to stall here. There's no reason not to. Because we can just keep stress healing here. So now only Audrey has some stress issues, but... There we go. Get the win. Yeah, we're gonna arrive at this field hospital and we are just gonna dump money on it because I felt like, so I have, 26 out of 26. My wagon's as large as it can be before you start adding in the whatchamacallits, storage trunks. But it feels like the wagon is just smaller. Like, I pick up so much junk. Yeah, that feels pretty good. 3 out of 20. Oh, we're in trouble with that. There's not a lot of help for that. Another pretty standard cultist encounters. Get that early crit going. That neutralizes the He's already blind. And that should kill. Yeah, that kills pretty handily. Clenching Claws. I gotta say, I have been incredibly impressed with Clenching Claws. This has been... It did screw us up one time with the Librarian, but otherwise, this has actually been a very good trinket. Very happy with it. Let's get rid of all these dodge tokens. Woohoo! Double crit. 26 points of damage. Yeah, sure. Let's get the cherub ticking down. And yeah, we're taking it down. So Clenching Claws is really impressed. I've actually really liked Fisherman's Line too. Fisherman's Line, it is eating up Kiryu's combat spot, or combat item, which is not my favorite thing. You know, that's an argument to head to the Shroud, actually, if we're given the opportunity. Go to the Shroud and try to find one of the other serrated items. I think is it Fisherman's Glove? I think Fisherman's Glove is serrated and it gives you like an extra bleed chance. That would be kind of nice. Or it gives you a chance to bleed on hit. Oof. Alright. Let's slow down the damage a little bit here. We do need to be killing this cherub. Of course, now that I've thrown away Footman's Grog, it is suddenly would have been real useful here. But that's the thing, is like it's really situationally good, you know, no denying that, but it doesn't stay very good, I don't think. All right. Now let's pick him up off death's door here. Get more damage going in. That'll get rid of both of them. Unfortunately, we are going to take one more blood bond. Oh, jeez. Well, now we have to heal Kiryu again. Probably should be doing that. I keep forgetting I have like 8 mineral-rich spring water. I probably just need to be using that. We're kind of just... We've farmed a few decent relationship ticks out of this. There we go. Alright. There we go. Okay. Formation is real chewed up, but we're about to head to a field hospital, so I don't think it's going to matter. Another 10 flame. Do I want any of this? The playing cards is the only thing I'd really want. Yeah, I think we just leave it all. There's no room in the wagon. We've got all this money we need to spend. Yeah. Alright. One more road battle, then we hit this field hospital. Yeah, everyone... Oh, of course Kiryu wants to go to the assistance encounter. Why wouldn't he? For laudanum, you say. That's not useless. Oh joy. Thankfully Kiryu is sanguine, so this whole thing has an element of it's gonna be okay. Alright, between the two of you, I really would like... Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Alrighty. We're going to spend a milk-soaked linen here. And make sure this guy stops doing what he's doing here. We're definitely going to focus down the ghoul here. Well, we were going to focus down the ghoul. Punch through guarded there. And I think we are just going to spend more of this mineral-rich spring water. I want to go... I definitely want to have, like, a stack of it still after we're all done. But we need to make space in the wagon, and just spending some of it feels pretty good here. Alright, jeez. That Protect the Child kind of messed us up, didn't it? And we haven't been getting lucky with our crits or anything. There we go. Here's Death's Door. Let's just put this ghoul down. Good lord. Nice. Critical heal. We like that. Alright. There we go. Winning the fight now. Do want to detonate the corpse away for the stress heal and for the added tax benefits, you know. I think one last spend of mineral-rich spring water, and that'll have to be good enough. Spent a lot of mineral-rich spring water here, but it did put our... It did sort out a lot of our stress. Another mastery point's good, and some more money, which we don't need. Alrighty. Alright, so what are we down to? We did manage to make a space. We have 5 left. We're at full here. Alright. We do have that laudanum, which I think we're going to look to spend in a road battle. We're just going to, like, spend it on everything. Just dump it, because it is stress healing. It's not very effective long run. Man, our flame's low. We are in danger of a cultist battle here. First of all, flawed release. Get out. Breacher. Lock it in. Head in the sand. Get out. Head injury. Get out. Hemophobic and Braggart. Braggart can get out. Sickly. I don't really like Sickly. Let's get rid of Sickly. Alright. Buy all the restorative herbs. Buy that extra healing salve. And there we go. There we go. We just spent all of our money. Made almost no room in the wagon. But we tried. We tried. We tried to make room in the wagon. And we did get to put that there. And more importantly, as we leave here... oh, nice. There is an assistance encounter. Good, good, good. Getting rid of a bunch of those negatives, like Sickly, so that Kiryu doesn't end up with a disease. Locking in Breacher definitely was big, too. We did have that run where Saramenti died. So having Breacher locked in means that the... we haven't been very lucky with the speed poultices, whose name I'm forgetting at the moment. But since we have Breacher, we don't actually need him, because we'll get 2 of the taunts anyway, and that should be enough setup. But we don't want to lose Breacher, because Breacher is now like part of our strategy. So yeah. Kiryu. Oh, that damage output. That does make me happy. Off by 2. We tried. Well, payback can be kind of a jerk. There we go. Spent a bunch of resources that we built up, but we've effectively stabilized the whole formation. You know, everyone's at high health. We got rid of a whole mess of negative traits. We cleaned out our wagon a little bit, which is nice. And we do have 7. So that's 140% healing received. Which, that should be plenty. That should be plenty for the Focused Vault. Let's see. Well, hit the Widow. Unfortunately, the Urchin is going to go straight into stealth like a jerk. And there's not a lot we can do to prevent that. We can, however, just kill the Widow dead. Make sure that she's not going to be annoying. Yep. Oh, I got to remember to spam Laudanum. Again, this is where if I was streaming instead of recording this, I'd be saying like, chat, don't let me forget, spam Laudanum every chance I get. Now, unfortunately, it does look like we're gonna take this crit. Unfortunate. Needed Paracelsus to win initiative there, and sadly she did not. We're gonna put the Laudanum over there because we're just gonna reflection ourselves. And we're actually going to ignore the Urchin because he's not going to do a whole lot now. I mean, he got his one big hit in, and that's going to be basically the end. Yeah, and Kiryu will finish him off, so there we go. This should be a double kill by Kiryu. Is there any sense in stalling? No. Wow, off by 1, Kiryu. That's rare for you. That is rare for you. Greater Clotting Cruer. The extra bleed resistance. I don't know that really makes the cut for us. I mean, it does basically turn off bleeds as an option here. Wow. Alright, who's got the best relationship with Baldwin? Yeah, this will have to be it. We do like that pipeweed. Whew. Resistance battle into our Oblivion's Gate here, or Oblivion's Ingress. Kind of unfortunate that our light is still so low. We were hoping for better. Sadly, we were not granted it. -10 flame. Start with stealth. -10 flame. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, this does improve that relationship a little bit. But hurts that one. Yeah, I think I'd rather go from here. Sucks to lose that 10 flame, because that does mean... I mean, I don't know if it guarantees a cultist battle. I don't think it does. I think it's very close, though. I would have liked to fight that, but, like, the relationship consequences of doing that would have been very bad. Like, pushing Catherine and Baldwin down to even lower is pretty bad for us. Alright, Oblivion's Rampart. Let's go. So this should be a Deacon fight? Oh no, it's a Cardinal fight. Oh, that's... Sprawl, Tangle. Yeah. Thought this was a Deacon fight. Maybe it's Deacon or Cardinal and I'm just misremembering. That seems believable. Alright. Here we do need to spend the, we do need to pick up the blind on, we do need to pick up the extra blind, which he can't get anyway because he's already maxed out on blinds. But we do need to make sure that the altar is dying quickly. That should put the altar at dead. Wonderful. Forgot to use laudanum there, but I don't think. I mean, we're not at the stage where that I think matters as much anymore. There we go. Altar's down, and you're gonna hit death's door. Now, unfortunately, the Cardinal's just been back there giving us the business. But I think that'll be okay. Let's just once again forgetting to use laudanum, but we did take down the problem. All right. And now we just pump the damage out. Do take our free heal and stress heal there. Jeez. There we go. Everyone's down to 1 stress. Black as pitch. Oof. Ow. That was a lot of stress. I think we stall a turn. So we could fish for a relationship tick here. But also we get to spend this last laudanum to put her back down to 3. There we go. Clean victory. Ish. We'll take that. We'll definitely take that. Another Idle Thought. Idle Thought just keeps showing up. Idle Thought is desperate to be used, but it's just it's not particularly good against the Focused Fault, and now we do like the bleed resistance. We do like the bleed resistance one a bit more than this one, I think. But I don't know that we like it enough to swap them out, if that makes sense. Still gotta make room. There we go. So, yep. Alright, heading into the inn again. We still have 120 baubles, because there just hasn't been... We haven't had the opportunity to spend them. Hopefully we get lucky and we end up at a provisioner that has, like, a bunch of good relics for sale, or even just some mediocre ones that are, you know, improvements for us. Oh, wait, hang on. We're at 26 out of 26. That's not going to work for me. Get out. Okay. You always get an item. Okay, for sure, whatever. Just going to keep handing me those. Not giving me any of the poultices I want, but sadly that's what we're getting. The Roaring Hearth. -3 stress. That's good. Pillager, Cadaver Hater, Amateur Weaponsmith. That's a good one. Baldwin got Daredevil. Alright. Daredevil kind of has an interesting interaction with Breacher. Where are we heading? So the sluice is up. And I think that's where we're going to head next. Yeah, we'll go ahead and head there. It's extra loot. It's extra opportunity. Karajan's Directory we don't need. Blueprint Tubes I don't think we need. Well, actually, we can leave Blueprint Tubes in for the moment. Because it'll be, you know, there's no there's no field hospital in the sluice, and even if there is, you can't see it. So, you know, no sense in worrying about it. Do you think we need 1 piece of bread? We'll grab the whiskey bottle, because why not? Do we need the Stitcher's kits? Not really. All right. So first of all, herbs. Feel like get the 5. Get the 6. I think 6 puts them out of, yeah. Yeah, so they're possible to form a negative relationship, but it's a 0% chance because of We did lose generous, but I think it's sanguine. Yeah, it's sanguine plus everything else. Calming incense we're not going to need. We can actually, interestingly, we can actually spend the food here because we've got griddle cake or griddle maker running. So there's no reason to keep all of that. Chirurgeon's Directory, I think, leaves. God, all these relics suck. There's the Shroud Almanac. None of the rest of this. None of the rest of this is very good. Noisemaker does have some value for Baldwin, but I don't think it's enough. Yeah, I don't think it's enough. All right, I guess 7 mastery points, though. Yeah, that's what we want. We know we're going to upgrade Withstand eventually, but we don't need to upgrade it right now. Let's go ahead and focus on upgrading kind of our damage output and healing here. Let's just get like all of our like principal damage output going. We'll worry about I'm actually going to take out point blank shot and put in tracking shot. Ah, tracking shot's a combo source. There we go. And yeah, I think that's it. Last checks here. Don't need those. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. Tune in next time as Pat Hand takes a minor detour into the sluice. We'll go ahead and hit rest. And yeah, remember to like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Let the YouTube algorithm know that I make content that you and people like you like to watch. Until next time, see ya.